Bonjour, welcome to French 1. I'm Madame Rumley. It is Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, week 26, March 29th. And today's lesson is Le Weekend et les Vacances, weekend and vacations. This is our last unit for French 1. Whoa. Crazy. Where has the time gone by? We are just coming down the home stretch. Just curious, who has taken the test? The unit 6 test. Not yet. It wasn't too bad. I mean, you haven't. Well, you can take however long you want because of the time frame. But okay, cool. If you want to talk about it, how it went, use very general terms because there's a bunch of people who haven't taken it. Not too bad. Predictable, at least. I feel like tests should be predictable. Excuse me. Cool. Okay. Well, so those of you who have not taken it, today's lesson is not on the test. So just remember that. All right, let's get started. Le programme pour aujourd'hui est prière, écriture, cultural corner, leçon 21 et devoir. All right, let's pray. Prière. Father, thank you so much for these students. Thank you for the tech capabilities for us to all meet here together. And thank you for just each of these people here or watching the recording, being a part of this. Ask that this class would be a blessing to them. Give us a good time of fluid communication and fluid technology, and that we would be glorifying you in all of this. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. L'écriture pour aujourd'hui vient de Matthieu 6:12. So we're continuing, on continue avec le prière du Seigneur, the Lord's Prayer. Good question. Is devoir homework or just work? And it is homework, to answer your question. Devoir is actually a verb that means the verb devoir. Let me type. Devoir means like must do. And so, and then there's like the whole conjugations for it. But when it's a noun, devoir with the S on it, they're literally like must do's or homework. Good question. All right. Oops. Okay. So, pardonne-nous nos offenses, comme nous aussi pardonnons à ceux qui nous ont offensés. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who have sinned against us. So, pardonne-nous, that's forgive us. Nos offenses, our offenses. We've learned this before. I think they call them possessive adjectives. I think of them still as kind of pronouns, but technically they are possessive adjectives where it's our offenses and it's nos because the offenses is plural. Come as we also pardon at those who ont offensé is like are going to or are offending us. Okay, any questions about what any of these words mean? Okay, I'll say it again while you raise your hands. Pardonne-nous nos offenses, comme nous aussi pardonnons à ceux qui nous ont offensés. So don't forget the liaison at the second between the last two words. Levez les mains, tout le monde, tout le monde, tout le monde. Oh, good question. Yes, they are pronounced differently. This offense and then offenser. This one's a noun. forgive us our offenses. And then this is as we forgive those who offend us. And the little accent here tells us that we pronounce the E there. So this is just offense, and this is offenser. The E, the accent makes us pronounce that. Good question. Everyone needs to raise their hands. Everyone gets to say the verse. Yes, it is. Okay. Pardonne-nous nos offenses, comme nous aussi pardonnons à ceux qui nous ont offensés. Okay, Hannah, you're up. Well, 12. Good. Good. All right, Alyssa. Good job, Alyssa. Um, everyone, not just Alyssa, don't worry about reading it quickly. Just take your time. All right, Rachel. Rachel, you there? All right, Rachel, I guess we'll come back to you. Katie? Douze. Good. Good job. Tiffany? Tiffany, you there? Sure. Isabel? Yes. Mm-hmm. Very good. Good job. Sarah? Très bien. Très bien. And then Victoria. Deuce. Very good. That sounded excellent. And then Tiffany, you want to give it a try? Typing. Okay, next time then, I guess. All right, good job, you guys. Let's move on. Today's Cultural Corner is about Le Poisson d'Avril. In France, they celebrate April Fools on April 1st, which is in just a few days. And they have a tradition with the 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 fish of April, Le Poisson d'Avril. It's celebrated mostly kind of by children or young people, or children, teenagers, that they'll place a paper fish on someone's back without them noticing, kind of thing. But there are some pranks and foolishness by adults as well, kind of just the same as here. I'd say maybe even a little bit bigger than here. The fish thing is kind of bigger, um, and in bakeries and patisseries, you'll see people will sell chocolates. You can give each other chocolate fish or pastry fish or things like that that are shaped like fish on the day. It's an old tradition that goes back as 1508, or maybe even older. They found in an old manuscript someone mentioning Le Poisson d'Avril. So it's been around a long time, and I don't know, but maybe it began in France. I don't know. It's been around a long time. Um, and no one knows the origin of the fish. There's like a few different ideas, but no one is for sure. My brother, I have an older brother who's born on April Fools, and he actually he now has a tattoo of a fish on his arm, kind of in honor of his birthday. Um, one year we put garlic in his pancakes and he didn't notice. Anyways, all right. Do you guys do fun things for April Fools? Do you guys celebrate it? Or does your family? No, he didn't notice. Somehow just kept eating them. Some families I know do more pranks than others. Pranks. I think he was just really sleepy, to be honest. He likes garlic. He didn't think twice about it. Oh, yes, let's hope not. That's kind of cool, Rebecca. Sword fighting on April Fools. Hope there won't be any pranks. Oh, wow. Those must be elaborate pranks. Well, fun. All right, let's continue on. We've got a lot going on today. Aw. All right, leçon 21, le week-end et les vacances. So we are beginning a new unit, which means lots of vocabulary. We'll start with le weekend. If you look at the beginning of this chapter, there's a great little information section, like a little cultural corner on um, leisure time in France. When given the choice, French people would rather have more free time than more money. For them, leisure time is an essential component of what they call la qualité de la vie, the quality of life. By law, they only work 35 hours per week and have a minimum of 5 weeks of vacation per year. Like their parents, French teenagers value their leisure time and try to make the most of it. The French are actually pretty well known for having very small minimum work hours a week, and then everyone goes on vacation for the month of August. like like minimum 4 to 5 weeks of vacation a year. That's like um, I feel like that's quite unheard of in American culture. I know people who have spent years without vacation in America, but in France, they it's all part of their view of like, yeah, la qualité de la vie, the quality of life. That in order to have a good high quality of life, you need to take that leisure time. And I mean, people make jokes too about how the French are maybe a little less productive than other countries, but then again, I don't know. You look at, like, remember the beginning of the textbook that showed us all the different amazing things that have come out of France in every kind of pocket of life, like um, from fashion to literature to. So I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. All right. So anyways, so leisure time is equally as important to teenagers as it is to adults. The French people value this time. So first we'll start with the vocabulary for le weekend, but a noun vocabulary. First we have time periods. So we're going to talk about activities we're doing for our leisure, and when we talk about them, we want to talk about when we're doing them. So les temps is like time periods. Le matin is morning. L'après-midi, afternoon. Le soir, evening. Le weekend is weekend, and prochaine means next. Prochain. Sorry, I said it pronounced as if there's an E on the end. Now, verbs, vocabulary verbs. I have 2 pages here of verb weekend vocabulary. The first one is if we're staying at home, rester à la maison. We réparer, to fix, préparer, to prepare, aider, to help, laver, to wash, nettoyer, to clean, ranger, to pick up. So these last 3 are very similar, but they do have a slight differentiation. Laver is kind of like, I think of washing the dishes or washing the car, like sudsy soap kind of thing. Nettoyer, I think of sweeping and dusting, like the house. Ranger is more like tidying up clutter. So that's kind of the difference between those 3. Katie, do you have a question, or are you just ready for the next exercise? I see your hand is raised. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't ignoring you. Ranger, like ranger, like to, I think of it as like a rearranging, but, or they pick, oh, well, if that helps you remember, way to go, yeah. And these are all regular ER verbs, so you know how to conjugate them. Isn't that cool? I can just give you a list of verbs, and now you know how to conjugate them. Now here are weekend verbs for if we go out. So this last one was activities we would do, our leisure activities at home if we stay at home, and then here are activities if we go out. Faire des achats is to go shopping, literally to do or make the purchases. Remember, like acheter or verb acheter. The typing thing is just off today. Here we go. So achat, like purchases. The acheter is to buy, and these are like purchases. Faire des achats, to do the buyings, the purchases. Louer is to rent, as in like rent a film. Voir, to see, as in see a film. Rencontrer is to meet someone. Assister à is to go to or attend, as in like a concert. Faire un pique-nique is to have a picnic. We say in English to have a picnic, but in French they say to do a picnic or to make a picnic. Okay, so here, that's 3 sets of vocab. First, we just have the time periods in which these activities would occur. Then we have the verbs of things we would be doing if we stayed at home, and then the verbs of things we'd be doing if we went out. And then finally, we have adverbs to describe our activities a little even more thoroughly. Avant is before, pendant is during, and après is after. Would you have to say louer un film? Yes, you would, to rent a movie. Avant, pendant, après. Just want to let you guys know once again, I value, when you send me private chats, I value what you have to say. I just am not going to open it till break because the nature of this recording, it will show up on the recording for everyone to see, and I'd rather give you your privacy, and so I'll respond to you on break. All right, so let's do some exercises. We're on page 311. This one's like a personal exercise. Answer as you wish. Décris tes activités. Pour cela, complète les phrases suivantes. Describe your activities, you personally. To do that, complete with the following phrases. Numéro 1. En général, je vais au cinéma in general, I go to the movies, and then you can choose one of the three options that they give you, le vendredi soir, le samedi soir, le dimanche après-midi, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, or it says ... question mark, fill in your own thing. So basically you can answer these questions however you want. When do you go to do these things? All right, so tout le monde lève les mains. Tout le monde lève les mains. Nous faisons des exercices. Rachel numéro 1, Katie numéro 2, Alyssa numéro 3, Rebecca numéro 4. Vas-y. En général, je vais au cinéma. In general, I go to the movies. When? En général, je fais mes devoirs. In general, excuse me. I do my homework, blah, blah, blah. Je préfère assister à, I prefer to attend. And then let's see, for number 3, it was like a soccer game, a baseball game, a rock concert, or you can fill in your own. Oh yeah, permissions would be helpful. There you go. Numéro 4. En général, quand je rentre chez moi après les classes. In general, when I go back to my house after classes, after school, after whatever, although you guys are at home, je fais mes devoirs, je regarde la télé, j'aide ma mère ou mon père, or answer. You can use the options or answer with your own. Numéro 1. En général, je vais au cinéma le dimanche après-midi. Sunday afternoon. En général, je fais mes devoirs avant le dîner. Je préfère assister à la plage pendant lundi. All right. Number 3. Assister à has the connotation of attending an event. So the beach is not necessarily an event, such as like a soccer game, a sports game, or a concert. I think that's the only vocab we've done that would apply. So yeah, I want you to try again. Numéro 4. En général, quand je rentre chez moi après les classes, je regarde la télé. Good, sure. Well, not le concert, maybe un concert. And then it could be de rock, like rock concert, or de quelqu'un, just about someone. No, not a picnic. Assister à means like we're attending an event. So if you look at the options in the textbook, you could be like un match de foot, or un concert de rock, or you could say un concert de la musique classique. You're like attending an event, a formal event, not just like an activity, if that makes sense. It's good that we, no, I don't think so. Let's just for now stick with the idea that assister à, attending, matches with just sports games and concerts. All right. I feel like you've got the idea. Let's move on. All right, everyone, we're going to do mon calendrier personnel. Yes, Rachel, to picnics and parties, you would just use aller. All right, so on page 311, my personal calendar, décrivez ce que vous allez faire. Describe that which you are going to do. So you can pick any one of these sentences, or as many as you want. Pick a sentence or three, and complete it with your own personal answer. So numéro 1, après la classe, je vais, and then say what you're going to do. Avant le dîner, I'm going to do something. Après le dîner, demain soir, vendredi soir, and so forth. So I'm going to, I'll do, how about après la classe? Go ahead. You don't need to wait for me. Après la classe, je vais nettoyer ma maison. Pendant les vacances, je vais let's see, what's one of the vocab words? Je vais, how about aller à la campagne? There we go. That's a good one. Oops. Darn autocorrect. À la campagne. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Après la classe, je vais aller au supermarché. Après la classe, dans le soir, je danse. Good. Okay, so actually what we're saying here is all of these answers should be in the near future. Je vais danser. That makes more grammatical sense. Because right now you're kind of saying like in the evening I dance. But we want to say like in the evening I'm going to dance. There you go. Good. Because we're kind of talking about the way this is working is kind of we're talking about what we will be doing in these time periods. Après la classe, je vais nettoyer ma voiture. Okay, good. So when I hear nettoyer la voiture, I think of cleaning out the inside. If you're talking about like soaping it on the outside, then we would use laver. Laver would probably be more appropriate, but because that's kind of, I know it's weird. Those three words have very nuanced meanings, but there you go. All right. Anyways, après la classe, je vais à le magasin des vêtements. Good. Okay. Don't forget what we do here. Au magasin. Après la classe, je vais dire. Good. You forgot your verb though. Je vais jouer au jeu vidéo. No duh. Right now your sentence says, after class, I am going video of game. But we want to say, after class, I am going to go, or I'm going to play with, essentially, play in French. That's just part of the expression, to play with or play the jeu vidéo. Or yeah. Not quite. Je vais jouer au jeu vidéo. Au jeu vidéo. Because remember when we say we're playing, jouer à or jouer de. Jouer à is always used if we're talking about games or sports, and then jouer de is for instruments. So je vais jouer, I'm going to play au, and then jeu vidéo. Jeu vidéo. Après la classe, je vais être une pomme de terre. Not quite correctly correct, but it's not something we've learned, so I will let it pass, but that's really cute. I love it. Après le dîner, je vais étudier. Après la classe, je vais aller au restaurant. Après la classe, je vais aller aux bibliothèques. Je vais aller aux bibliothèques. La classe. And then here you forgot jouer aux jeux vidéo. All right. Après la classe, je vais étudier. Vendredi soir, je vais jouer les échecs. That's the same thing where don't forget whenever this is just a specific to French thing. When we play something, whether it's a sports, a game, or a instrument, we have to say jouer de or jouer à. So we would actually say jouer aux échecs. In English, we don't say anything. There's no direct translation, so it's weird. Pendant le dîner, je parle avec ma madre. That's Spanish. Ma maman et mange le salade. So we have maman is how we say mother in French. And our verbs are still, your verbs are in present tense, but they should be in the near future. Any questions, you guys? There were lots of little corrections there. I like these exercises where you get to just kind of try. We can work on all the little bits. Okay, let's do, now we're actually in the workbook on page 181. I'll give you an extra second to grab it because I didn't warn you. Actually, I forgot my workbook. Hold on one second. We're on page 181. Oops, I opened right to it. It's an oral exercise. Okay, are you guys ready? You have your workbooks with you? Okay. All right, page 181. I want you to tell me whether the following activity is A, à l'intérieur, or B, à l'extérieur. Is this happening on the inside, like at home, if we stayed at home, or is it happening outside if we went out of the home? Numéro 1. Je vais rester chez moi pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. Je vais rester chez moi. I have you get your workbooks out because we'll be doing more exercises, but technically this isn't written anywhere. So listen carefully and answer. Je vais, oops, sorry, wrong one. Je vais rester chez moi pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. You are correct. Danielle, can you come on the audio and tell us what it is I said? I'll repeat it one more time. Je vais rester chez moi pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. What did I say? Yeah, you have most of it. There's one little part that is missing. I'll say it one more time. Je vais rester chez moi. You got that part. Pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. Okay. Yes. Here, I'll write it out. Yep. I know this is hard. You did great. Je vais rester chez moi pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. I'm staying at my house to help my sister with her homework. Good. All right, next, numéro 2. Je vais aller en ville pour faire des achats. Je vais aller en ville pour faire des achats. Je vais aller en ville pour faire des achats. Très bien. Vous êtes correct. C'est à l'extérieur. Sarah, traduire qu'est-ce que je sais. Translate what I said. Of course. Je vais aller en ville pour faire des achats. Pour faire des achats. I've written it out now. Pour faire des achats. That means to do shopping. To do shopping. I know this is harder practice, you guys, and I'm pushing you. But we're coming down the home stretch here. All right, next. Numéro 3. Oops. Hold on one second. Okay. Je vais aller au café avec mes amis. Je vais aller au café avec mes amis. Je vais aller au café avec mes amis. Très bien. C'est à l'extérieur. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? What did I say, Hannah? Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? Oui, très bien. Correct. Je vais aller au café avec mes amis. I'm going to the cafe with my friends. Très bien. Et finalement, numéro 4. Je vais rester chez moi pour ranger ma chambre. Je vais rester chez moi pour ranger ma chambre. Je vais rester chez moi pour ranger ma chambre. All right, Isabel, qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? What did I say? Je vais rester chez moi. Very close, very close. Rester does look like the English word for rest, but it actually means stay. So that's a little confusing. So here I've actually written it out. Je vais rester. I'm going to stay chez moi. What does that mean, Isabel? Chez moi. Anyone can help her out in the chat. What does chez moi mean? That's fine. That's fine. That's what this practice is about. So je vais rester. I'm going to stay. Rester means stay. Chez moi, at my house. And then for, ranger is the verb that we just learned, which means to clean or to tidy up. Exactly. Well done, Isabel. I know I'm pushing you guys a lot right now. You just learned some of these verbs. And I'm having you put them into practice. Great job. And it's really hard hearing French, but I can tell most of you guys picked up on the key words, whether it was vais aller or en ville or something like that, or rester or chez moi. Keywords will help you. So really good job, you guys. That was not easy. And well done. Yes, Hannah, I would say so, I guess. So here's the answers. Je vais rester chez moi pour aider ma sœur avec les devoirs. Je vais aller en ville pour faire des achats. Je vais aller au café avec mes amis. And je vais rester chez moi pour ranger ma chambre. For to clean my room. That's actually, yes, exactly. um, this one, we are actually, no, we can do it. Okay. So look at these pictures. I'm going to ask a question and then you can respond. So this is again another oral exercise, and then we'll have our our break. No, you know what? Sorry, we're not going to do this one. I changed my mind. Let's move on to this one. Sorry, guys. Page 310 in the textbook. Wait, that's not right. What is happening right now? Let's have our 5-minute break, and then we'll come back, and it's a little early, and then we'll continue with these with these. No, I don't think it is. With these exercises. All right. See you guys in 5.